We got the female protagonist out here. Nice little swap and update for Vassago here on B-roll. Chuppy showcasing the Shin getter.
Yeah, and the first arsenal this time, so you're not going to be seeing those crazy transformations that we saw in the first game, but instead you're going to be seeing using this axe. Now, the axe itself is pretty good for combos, and you can charge the move as well. It's only one charge timing, so there's uncharged and fully charged. And if you get the fully charged version on block, it is a guard crush where that leaves him plus on block. And I was able to lab and find some setups to get it meaty, so we got to see if Mr. Choppy is going to be able to demonstrate any of that. But B-roll is well on a roll.
Oh my goodness, I got scared after that sequence in the corner for the air fireball. I said, B-roll, have you discovered Infinite? Because if you have, that's amazing. And I saw the launcher here at the end of it. But yeah, we're going Arsenal 2, Vassago. So we're just going to go for that corner pressure here. A lot of those short hops. Definitely has that overhead here. Nice finish.
Yeah, B-roll cleaning up house pretty quickly, using the second arsenal of Vassago. So you're not going to see them using the sword and like the gun. It's sort of more just like a meet my hands and shield only side of brawling. A couple of similar moves here. Using that knee, trying to get a little bit of plus on block frames. It's not plus up close, but if you do hit it in the later active frames, right? So space it out in neutral, use it as meaty, you are able to get plus frames.
Far C flash counter here, able to connect with another C. Just a corner carry. There's the hop knee.
Spaced out to be plus, that's why you saw the counter hit. Oh, yes.
Wait a minute for the super. You may as well send it home because that should be around here. I know we got extra health. There it is. You got 1,000 health here on Shin getter as opposed to 975 on the side of Vassago, but B-roll also a returning competitor here for TNS. Showcasing why Vassago is still so versatile, especially with this form, this arsenal.
Oh, and look at that. I think we were trying to buffer something else, but we got the DP instead. So a short little 2B poke turns into a bad DP. We get the OTG there. And look at that. We're able to cancel some of the hammers. Not spaced close enough for B-roll to actually get that punish. You are negative as Shin getter Robo. You don't charge those axe swings, but because you can cancel one into another, you're sort of playing a little bit of RPS games with, you know, do you charge it? Do you do the cancel? How do you space yourself out? Wake up with the invincible reversal. That's what B-roll chooses to do. Can Chuppy keep their momentum going?
There it is. Air fireball here. Oh, God, B-roll. Stop labbing. No, I've had enough. You're already doing just fine before this update, and here you are.
Right, here we go. We get the big launcher into the axe. Oh, that's so sick. And y'all breathe on him. This is the highest damage super that you get outside of like your super, if you will. There's a full name for it. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick just so I can label it correctly. But yeah, so you're able to see a couple different choices of supers that Shin getter Robo gets. They have varying results of damage and Okazemi, and you see that Mr. Choppy picked the highest damage option in order to secure the kill. Oh, this is so sick. I actually did not find the laser into axe stuff. That's super cool, actually.
Nice hop, 6B. I can't believe how long that fireball sit on the screen. Wait a minute.
Oh, here we go. Get the full launch right here as well. We have Awakening available for both players. We're going to use that overhead right in order to try and extend the offense here, but B-roll able to contend with it. The anti-air from Choppy. Counter hit confirm, and show me it. All right, breathe on him one more time.
Ooh. That's quite the way to answer back after that first game. B-roll had so much control in that first game, and even in this second game, right? We had a lot of the left-right situations here, but the damage output from Shin getter, and honestly, there's something to be said about having an extra 25 health over Vassago. What a throw.
Yeah, but B-roll once again want to find their offense here. The full extension, using those grenades in this arsenal. Keep Choppy in hit stun to get the full extension. 23 hits. He's going to take the meaties here. Plus on block. Energy reversal. Get off of me, we say. Get the guard crush with some cross frames. But B-roll with the pickup with the limit break. Has the corner, has the situation. Getting that chip kill set up. But here we go. We're going into our other super as well. Comboing off of the DP. Give ourselves a little bit more Oki. What an air dare from B-roll, though. Sniping out the air dash. Choppy has to defend. One single hit point left in the game. 0. No chip kill available. But the counter hit finds it.
Player 1 wins. Round 2.
Second round here.
Backdash just to escape B-roll's pressure and take the turn now. And using the reversing axe, right, to create that bit of space between Chupi and B-Roll, but now B-Roll has the corner hit again. Counter hit into a full confirm here as well. We do have someone commenting on YouTube asking if Mecha Fan is playing. No, they are not, unfortunately. They did not sign up for this tournament, but B-Roll signing up for victory here, dropping the super. And was that both rounds, actually? Or?
It was.
Yeah, that was. Okay.
Quick
I lost track of the round
match here. B-Roll 2-1.
Shouldn't get a Robo coming up as well. On the player 2 side, seems to be the theme of the day, but we got Get a Robo. This is our boy, the classic one, right? Who's this new guy?
This
coming on
is
in here?
Getter 3. Good luck getting a Captain Backpack. You're screwed.
Oh! The Captain able to get in there. Tofuboi trapped in this corner. We get the flash counter. Not able to get the combo on deck. We go for the wrong normals for the extension. So, Tofuboi able to get back to full screen and send out the backpacks.
Full screen presence here. Jesus, with the flash counter.
And you look at that, yes, we get those, but again, with the wrong normal for the OTG. You got to see that charge axe come down and the flash counter with it. But Tofuboi, undeterred, just going to sit here and shoot his missiles. Nah, nah. Stay away.
Round 2. Engage.
Wow, that was a sick pickup, actually. The behind-the-back missiles to push Captain Backpack in for the extension. Pretty awesome, actually. So much cool interactions in this game. As this is one of our winners' quarterfinal matches, so winner will advance on to fight B-Roll in the winners' semifinal. So be on the lookout for that. Looking for the hits. Getter beams is, I mean, tale as old as time, huh, Zero? Just like, oh man, I ran into the zoner of the bracket.
Player 1 wins.
We'll have a short little issue with Zero. He's fixing up a camera thing, so I'll be holding it down for the underground. Call me a day to remember. Oh, big hit with the axe. No flash counter, though. Wake up with the reversal, so we were able to armor through, get the cross up. Now Tofuboi trying to seize the momentum, but nice jump in from Captain Backpack. Not ending with a special there off of that 6A, and here we go. Tofuboi transforming actually into Getter, the short king version, if you will, of Shin Getter Robo. It's probably a very disrespectful way of putting it, but we go get the full combo here. Gonna try to rush him down. Oh, mega unsafe, that sweep move, and not special cancelable either, so Tofuboi able to get a quick punish, flexing more of the forms.
Round 2. Engage.
All right, Captain Backpack getting started off here. So Tofuboi able to wake up, start pursuing. The DP is baited, flash counter for the starter, a saucy little side swap as well from Tofuboi. Taking Captain Backpack into the corner with this super.
Getter 2 here. Very rare spot. Putting in some work on the chase. Look how fast Getter 2 can be.
Oh, the DP not quite going to connect. And we're going to send out the Shin Getter laser. It's not going to reach. Counter hit, but just a poke. So Captain Backpack, one more interaction to play with here.
Literally forced to hold that block. Wait. Oh, no. Caught by the missile. No follow through. Does have a 3-point health left over, which gets shot down. Tofuboi taking it 2-0.
Round 1.
Yeah, and here we go, y'all. Nero versus Qing Long. We kind of have like the set play character using the GTW fighter arsenal, right, to summon these little guys to set up Okazemi. Get yourself some strike throw mix or contain the opponent for some nasty high lows. But they got Qing Long, of course, with that popular second arsenal, so you don't have any of the charge inputs to mess with.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Trying to get that parry going there. Not going to work out. Good little jump out. We'll see if Oki can set up Oki against Lem.
I see what you did there. Now Lem going to be able to get all the Oki on Oki. Some plus frames in there, but look at that.
Oh, called out the time stop. Great recognition, because we did a single jab and recognized the block. Like, oh, crap. I didn't hit. No confirm. Let me pump the brakes here. Good call out here from Lem.
Yep. And now, of course, you do see that Qing Long did have some nerfs, like they only have 900 HP instead of 925, so that 25 difference could result in them losing some matches and situations where they were survived before. And yo, this is my favorite super in the game, y'all! Giga! Drill breaker! It's so Gurren Lagann coded. I don't care.
Unbelievable. All the supers gonna get. That's the one.
Yeah, that's
Shin
the
get a
one.
Robo cut through 2 whole planets.
No, that one actually is my genuine favorite. That one is too sick. That one is too sick. But I mean, big drill. I'm Gurren Lagann coded again. Like I see big drill. I say drill.
Yo. All right, the snipe though off the red assist. That was sick, but this is even sicker. Nice pickup from Lem. Delays, stagger pressure. That's so difficult to get through because we are plus on that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Qing does have a lot of plus on block options in their kit. It's one of the reasons why they were such a strong character in previous tournaments, right? I mean, you give a strong fighting game player plus frames, oh, they'll get cooking. Nice cross up in the corner. Not able to get more than that, though. They try to safely disengage off of that pressure, but Oki's turn to play through here. We're going to go for it yet again. Pierce the heavens with your drill, Nero. Shredding through Lem's life bar, but is it enough for the kill? Not yet.
That homing assist. Try to go for the air. That's pretty cool. Update for this version of the game. Oh no, we were caught mid-animation too, so there was no stopping Lem. With 7 health left on the side of Oki, you gotta be kicking yourself for that one.
Yo, Nero kind of acting all high and mighty for winning that game with 7 health left. You know, it's like, let me pull up on my throne.
I mean, to be fair, she is a royal priest, so, or priestess rather.
What a wake-up match from Lem.
Sorry, I've been watching on the letter counter. It's just way too much.
So the lasers, right, able to lock down Lem. Oki,
Whoa!
well, doing their namesake. That was gross. The delayed overhead coming through. I see you. But nice jump out from Lem. Representing some of the different options. Don't forget, if you don't get those sweep knockdowns, there is now a delayed wake-up in the game. So it's no longer just about back rise and instant rise in place for mid-screen. In the corner, you do have the option to sort of contend those things. Oki, gonna be able to get this knockdown here. Overhead comes through.
A very brief moment there where Oki tried to go for the EN field and not quite able to get a punish from Lem, but yeah, dude, even that overhead connecting off that hop kick. You gotta remember, if it's grounded, you're gonna be fine blocking mid, but once you take to the skies, that's the tricky part here. You have to stand block on that one, and because the animations look so similar, it's very tricky to try to call those out.
Less frames here for Lem, trying to get the jump, and just as Oki tried to push out, and now it is Lem who finds himself cornered. Gonna be picked up into the super as well. Once again, flexing that drill, tearing right through him. And Lem, I mean, he's got to find the answer now, Zero, but the over! No!
See, tried it again, a little bit too high.
Oh,
It's
big
so
cross up
tricky
here.
for a character like Xinglong because they don't have like a bump the head anti-air outside of trying to go air-to-air call up, but that hop kick is already there. Nice suplex. With the 5C, we'll get the flash counter.
All right, and Oki is going to take it 2-0 up until I see action. Let's go!
Oh, jeez, a fist to the face. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is the arsenal that I use, actually, on Xinglong. Tight windows here. Does get that double jump. Nice jump in here. Full combo extension. Not going to spend the meter quite yet. Yeah, you go for that stand C, and that's going to be pretty pivotal to get those combos started.
Yeah, though actually, we do see River with that Arsenal 1 Xinglong, so this is the one that does utilize some charge inputs for their combos and has some of the difficult links that you were mentioning. A charge axe does catch River trying to jump. Mr. Chupi able to take some offense. River buying themselves time. Oh, and look at that, yeah, anti-air into guaranteed guard crush. That's kind of foul. That knee, dude. I'm winded. I didn't get hit, but I'm winded from that 5C. Oh, pretty strong button. Plus on block. Kind of a good, pretty plus on hit too. Whatever combo you want, really.
Nice jump in though. So that's the block. Oh! All right, so we got the guard cancel here. Just the jump back axe though. You see that reach. Holy cow! And denying the limit break.
Taking the turn, get her laser just to disengage. Still in that overheated state, but that's not going to stop Mr. Chupi. Getting a little bit of offense going here. Could have had the kill. Some plus on block right here. And the overhead, so tricky with that 6B. Catching River in the dome piece. So Mr. Chupi taking game number
Round
1.
one. Engage.
Tricky to get this ball rolling here. Does get the max range up the 5C, but good air-to-air from Trooper to deny that spacing. And look at this, the big difference. Dash up with the knee flash counter. Big combo opportunity there with a character that has little to no health compared to Shin Robo. 44 left, and that'll do a perfect.
Dear Lord, all right. Mr. Chupi's woken up with this. Shin and Robo in the loser side of the bracket. Don't forget, loser goes home at this point. Winner gets a chance to keep fighting on for a good portion of the $500 in the prize pool. Oh, yeah.
Position again, another 5C. Lock down that corner position. And of course, let's not get the jump scare. This is actually the 500 from Game Dutchy here, not from TNS. It's not 500 on top of it. This is the 500 that is already in there. But thank you so much, Game Dutchy, once again.
Really cool of a developer to, you know, put their money where their mouth is, right? To support their own game for their own tournament.
Oh, the command grab! Oh, no!
Still living! 21 HP. River just needs one more hit. Barely misspaces that normal. Gives Mr. Chupi. Big confirm right here. Mistimes the meaty, however, the delay wake up coming into play, I think, for River there. That might have been delay wake up. It's hard for me to distinguish between the two of them still.
Yeah, that 2L really opened up here. Yo, I see the Londo Bell icon. Let's go.
Oh, yo. Yo, are you ready for the best super in the game? I'm not even capping.
Splits the 2 whole planets.
Oh!
You know what? I don't even want to give you the credit. Those are planets. Those are moons. You split through moons.
Split the moon. It's so gosh damn cool.
You've destroyed at least the gravitational pull and at least like you know, the tides of at least maybe one planet. I'm sure they kind of counted on that. So, but you know, hey, who's counting consequences for destroying planets?
Right? Not in my mecha anime. Here we go though. Big confirm as we go for the limit break here. Mr. Chupi with a huge combo here. Goes for the guard crush, meaty. River, have to find the next opportunity. Has the awakening super available, I think. Oh no, we're in burnout now. Mr. Chupi gets the confirm.
Player 2 wins.
With it the set.
Otherwise, like, it's not the same thing. Here we go. Finally see a great Mazinger.
Yeah, someone on YouTube was asking. Just like you said. Reina though, oh nice side swap with the axe. Gonna be putting Lupin X into the corner. Guard crush flash counter, you try to press. Get a full combo right here. That's about as far as you can go. The throw, Reina in full control. Bust out with that DP though. Lupin not out of this fight yet. Oh! There you are. It's a big axe, bro. I mean, if it could split moons, it could split your mech too in the corner. You know what I mean?
You know, this is really unfair because Shin Robo, if I'm not mistaken, is way larger than Great Mazinger. All right, nice, and projectile game kind of goes in here. Like jump in, crossover with the charge knee, not gonna actually connect with anything here. Golly.
That guard crush, right? Frame trapping. Nice, we got the armored to go through the knee. And now Lupin X gonna be able to get a nice combo here with Mazinger.
Break here. Going for a zoning. We do have a nice little double sword setup here that if you had your super, you could charge those. Good block. Able to challenge.
Yeah, pretty safe from full screen.
Oh, nice. No, not the 3C. No, wanted to go for flash counter, but the 3C won't do it. There we go. Oh, 2B? Really? Uh-oh.
Second time that caught, actually, on Reina's wake up, so they're trying to jump out or something, I think, Zero, but Lupin X perfectly timing that 2B meaty. Able to secure that round, send out some rocket fist. Rocket fist. Rocket fist.
Keep firing. You're not going to come near me. Go ahead. Buffalo whatever you want. I'm going to keep shooting. Oh, no.
Oh, big pickup here with the limit break. I like that use from Reina to get this big combo. He's sitting with the axe. Nice jump in. Counter hit as well. Lupin not respecting the meaty, it would seem. Under more duress here. Just going to end the pressure safely. Side swap as well. But Lupin finds the reversal into the super. And yo, y'all, that comes back, by the way. Ready? Nice block.
It sure does. I was waiting to see if Reina would forget about it. Yikes. Okay, the grab. Okay, help let the neutral jump, though. Not going to work out. There we go. I think we're trying to go for sword toss. It's just not coming out here.
Nice jump. Good block on the cross-up, though. Oh, the knee interrupting the axe. 2B yet again. Zero super effective as a meaty in these situations. Getting into the Thunderbreaker yet again. Is it enough?
Sure is, because we got it backed up by those two swords. Nice conversion here. Lupin coming out on top over Reina here. First game up. Oh no, there's no zoning for you.
Here we go. Another 2B catching Reina. Lupin gets a side swap in the corner, stealing it with the jump. Mistimes the second throw, however. Plus that with a guard cancel. Catching Reina jumping, right? I think that's what we're trying to see Reina do on some of these other wake-ups. Oh, big hit! You can get some damage.
Yeah, try to go for 3C. Reversal again. We've seen that so many times get punished. There it is.
Bait.
Unsafe here. We gotta stop trying to wake up 3C. Oh my god.
That was crazy.
Stop it. It's a punishable option.
Backdash caught by the charge axe as well. Reina answering back by making adjustments, right, to some of Lupin X's defensive choices, right? We finally saw a bait on that armored 3C, I think you said.
Oh!
Side counter, not much for it, though. Reina still caught jumping on wake up.
Go. Blast for corner. No anti-air here. That 2B would have been a great option. That's like the intended use of 2B. And unfortunately, not seeing it here. Nice 5B interrupt. Got the Tatsu. Sword toss.
Here we go. Catch him in the air, right? That's one of the supers we haven't seen from Shin get a Robo yet. Really good for falling up at some of those high combo ranges in the sky or air to the opponent. Nice DP to call out the axe.
Huge charge. And maybe that's what we're waiting for here. You know what? I got to give credit where credit is due. Like, that's a great call to go for that uppercut here. That is a charge input. Maybe that's what we try to do, but we just keep misinputting a 3C instead.
Yeah, we did see Reina try to go for that break boost in neutral, right, where they kind of stood in place for a moment to charge up the thruster, then fly forward. This projectile immune at the start of the move when you're charging, but once you start dashing, the immunity wears off, and that's why the Zinger zoning was able to catch. Big jumping combo here from Reina, though.
Nice little shimmy attempt there. Big jump in, no escape out of the corner. That's the thing, is that Reina kind of commands a corner position. Lupin doesn't go for a jump forward. Does connect with the 3C. Immediate super to get out of that corner.
It's going to come back. We jump. We have to hold the missile. Go same side. Brave counter to get off of me. I say brave counter as if it's Grand Blue Zero. Sitting next to you. I'm on TNS. Isn't this Grand Blue? Nah, this is Iron Saga versus, baby.
Where's my John Grand Blue?
Where's my John Grand Blue?
Good God, the axe. Every time. 3C and Reina just knows to wait for it. Oh no, trying to get the interrupt.
What a match.
There it is. It's on the startup of that 3C animation. Like, Reina just knows to wait for it. No air grab. Nice reversal.
Reading the corner steal as well on that jump in, so able to pick the right direction for that DP. Reina, big combo. Not enough to get the kill. It's a jump, but not able to find the landing until now. Catching Lupin, dawdling.
It looked like a strong round there for, or at least game for Lupin. Starting to turn in favor for Reina here.
In the pressure at the axe, nice and early. It is very negative, like -12 on some of those follow-ups there, but because you're able to cancel the axe into another follow-up, right, you're kind of playing with that mind game against it. Not to mention the fact, too, just like there, that we got to see the second cancel, right, to catch. You're also messing around with the move charge or not. Big limit break right here. Trying to get the full combo and scoop. Reina does not have access to the Awakened Super, but Lupin X does. Escape.
Oh! Nice, and finally goes for the air grab off 2B. High enough to get it.
Yo, and we just got the jump in, but we weren't able to get the full combo off of that throw bait, and now Reina has the positioning. Lupin has to block this mix. I think we are able to backdash this unless it reaches. It does!
I can't believe it. Yeah, that definitely connects for sure. Just the wake up super, and it stops for at least a couple frames there to catch that animation on backdash. Air to air, not going to do anything here.
Here we go. Let's bust up some moons.
Maybe the first one was a planet. That kind of looked like Neptune.
Right?
But like, can you cut Neptune? Yeah, it's water. Yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like Jupiter. Like, try to cut Jupiter. Good God, the flash counter.
Yeah, some damage right there. Just taking the Yokozemi. Reina, full HP. Lupin has to make a near perfect comeback. But look at this, spacing out our axes to get the guard crushes. Strike or throw any will do when we bait the DP. Reina with the perfect patience for the perfect victory to get themselves into a top 8 position. Meanwhile, USMA pulling up with Arsenal 2, so we're going to be seeing the transformations into the other Getter Robos. It's going to be absolutely fire.
Got you. I see some folks asking for the Iron Saga versus Link. I got you, chat. Don't worry.
Thank you, Zero. Scooping that real quick. Just like USMA going to be trying to scoop a victory, but the laser not actually connecting. But you see again, it's not getting the OTG. Oh, singing the brain cell play. I love it.
Ooh. Got the beam, and here we go. I do love the blood. We're going to see that different style, though, right? Like, some of the normals do overlap here, but for the most part, it's going to be unique on either side here because of Arsenal 1 versus 2 in terms of specials.
Yeah. And,
oh, no. That's going to be a punish. Not able to confirm that one.
Here we go. Maybe ending the pressure sequence right there. Going back into the laser just to disengage. Seeing some of the fake out dive kicks as well. And both of these players, we really see a lot of getter beams from some other Shin getter robos, but both of these players are sort of more than happy to utilize that special skill to try and space themselves out and retreat after their offense. Oh, big sweep here with that 3C.
Okay, not going to connect here. Does get the beam to make... Oh, that's a miss input. Come on now.
It's a miss input, but I mean, check out this animation though.
It does look sick. That's got to be for the remake anime, right?
Right?
It's got to be. I got to watch it. It looks too cool.
It is too cool, man. All right. So USMA winning the first mirror match game.
Jeez, nice toss. Side swamp here. Good air to air.
Oh, DP misses. Just a short punish, though. Might have been able to get some more. Big DP here. Captain Backpack trying to take control with their more like teal colored Shin Getter Robo. USMA with
teal
like that
turquoise. Yeah.
Turquoise? Okay.
Definitely not a turquoise. Like, I like turquoise as a color, but I think it's too green to be turquoise. I think you were on the mark with teal. I threw it out there as an option.
Here we go. USMA throwing out the options here. Cross up in the corner. Not able to secure the kill, though. Had the meter and resources, I think, to follow up. Wake up with the invincible DP. No respect. I can get along with that.
Round 2. Engage.
Yeah. So y'all be watching the profiles for Arsenal 2, right? You're gonna get different profile pictures based on what Getter Robo version is available for USMA to transform into. And it is RNG. You can re-roll it in neutral, but you can't do it while you're comboing like this. So you keep an eye on that portrait and the assault gauge for USMA to see if he's shuffling through. He really isn't. He's more than happy to bust out with the Getter Robo 2 at the given opportunity. Might be seeing it here pretty soon. Oh, he whiffed. No punish.
Crossed up here. Nice lariat for corner. Oh, no.
Catch the axe. Air to air. Delay wake up.
Look how much we're chipping away, though, with those beam shots from the sky. No, oh, geez, trading.
Nice air there. Oh, run up with the 6M. We could have gone for a limit break there and actually gotten the follow-up, I'm pretty sure. And that might have been able to secure the set, but Captain Backpack either knowing the damage threshold and not choosing to do it, but USMA knows this threshold, secures victory for themselves. And with it, the set, thus they advance on to top 8.
Dan to Dan is coming back.
Yeah, no, I just got to see.
Jesus!
I got to see that in theaters. That was an awesome time. And now SonicFanX. I almost said SonicFanX fan. Sonic fan. Pulling on up here, putting Lem into a blender as this Qing Long.
There's something that tells me that Lem is from the East Coast. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I'm pretty confident that I can clock that Lem is from the East Coast.
That's pretty funny. Okay, I was seeing that. I'm looking at the Gurren Lagann stuff now. It looked like it was shown in 2024 recently in some theaters, so it's cool.
Dive kick from downtown, Lem able to connect, but you put yourself in the corner. But so did SonicFan, still able to come through.
All right, and there's the transformation right, spacing things out. The cancel up as well, just putting him into, hey, when do the cancels end? And the answer, of course, is never. SonicFan taking game 1.
Shin Getter. Looking pretty terrified, pretty dominant in their 72-hour debut.
Yeah, we got a lot of people representing it, representing both arsenals as well. And I mean, SonicFan really showcasing sort of like the potential you have for the cancel options that you have when you do transform into the other Getter Robo. Starting off with Robo 3. So we'll see when they use that one. They play a little slow to start things off, and what a dive kick there from Lem. Good block on the cross-up, however, as Lem running that Qing Long offense. Big pickup from SonicFan, taking the corner and stealing it. Why you jumping?
3 to fully extend these missiles too, and to look. The whole squad is here. So cool. It's a 3-on-1. You're looking worse for wear, Lem. You got to make something happen with the side swap out. Dive kick is pretty good.
Beta the DP as well. It's going to be the flash counter punish as well, using that 5C. Catching a jump, but oh, in the scramble. SonicFanX. I'm almost saying it again. Why is that my reflex? SonicFan. 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 SonicFan.
Because
Sonic,
how often have you seen... Look, it's just 2 letters off. Like, come on.
True. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna take that away. I'm gonna run with it.
Although the human brain only reads the first and last letter of the name or any word really. So, but there's an X at the end of it. So in your defense, your brain is doing its job.
Right? Oh, you're true. Right? You're so right. It's that X at the end that's messing me up. Actually, that's that whole like psychological phenomenon. But the only phenomena for us to bear witness to now is SonicFan taking a 2-0 over Lem, and thus our top 8 loser side completely rounded out.
Base tools as any combo trial or combo tutorial system works out, but still a great solid pick. Nice jump C to start things off.
Yeah, Rave-Kun now off to the races. Oki gonna open up low. Rave-Kun faking out the fireball charge. This time sends it. Anticipates the jump out. That was such a good read from Rave-Kun.
Beautiful 2C there.
Player 2 wins.
Cool.
Round 2.
First round going to Rave-Kun. Very strong showcase here, and honestly, denying Oki of any of the assist calls here from this Arsenal too is pretty substantial. This is going to be very tricky to deal with, especially when those hop kicks come into play. Dash up interrupt here. Start here for Rave-Kun. Things just got rolling here in terms of snowball effect on the side of Oki.
Yeah, that's sort of one thing about Nero might feel like. Oh, what a bust out, actually. Able to find the opening here, trying to equal up the life total here by busting out with our super. Here's the heavens with your drill, Oki. Able to take the life lead now. Still has the awakening super on deck. But Rave couldn't get the jump in. The Tokyo Damage Awaldo!
The flying knee does carry you for corner here. Nice interrupt with the low poke.
Rave-Kun answering back with their own super. And the break to rush the offense down. The low end to throw. I love the offense there. Rave-Kun just going to send a few more fireballs. securing the victory and game 1 with it.
Quick showcase here. Oki fighting back just a little bit. Not enough to survive this onslaught from Rave-Kun. Oh, yeah, really odd spot to be in because he had to hold down back there. He couldn't move, which sucks because then the jump in is going to open you up here.
Now you'll get the air-to-air to fully connect. Plus frames there. Oki wiggling.
Ooh.
That was gross. Ooh, there's that shield actually, though. Sort of like your offense to push the opponent out, like faultless defense. Catch him jumping.
Oh, held on to that overhead. Good God. Yo, the left-right. There's the hop kick.
All right, this should be the round for Oki as we summon the Giga Drill Break. But that's just the first round that Oki's been able to take in this winner's semifinal. So let's see if they'll be able to continue onwards with that momentum.
Ooh, the full tornado spin. I'm surprised we got that here. Honestly, hitting on the backside there. Pretty large hurt box. Denying the air route. Not going to connect the 2C. Oh, watch the low.
Yeah, there's that empty low as well on that jump in. Oki under duress. Tick throws coming out from Rave-Kun. Able to steal the corner, but Oki's able to block. Have to hold the offense. We try to jump out with something. Rave-Kun is full control right here, Zero. This is so oppressive.
A lot for Nero to push out. Has to use those universal mechanics. Has to try to utilize that EN field. Get your push block going here. Otherwise, you get bullied.
Oh, the laser barely anti-airing. Could have been a massive jump in for Rave-Kun otherwise.
Nice. Second follow-up here off the red assist. Just toss.
His defense in so many of these situations has been great. And I love the use of our dash to escape the corner.
Air route there. Rounded bot call. What a low.
All right, summon up that drill. But now Oki just needs to get a couple more mix-ups here. One throw comes through, they go for the shimmy. Big opportunity though, yeah?
Yeah, try to get that overhead to connect there, but just a bit too far for Oki, and does block the super. Spin to win. Thought that the minion was going to help out there. Unfortunately, does not.
I'm surprised that Oki is more than content to sort of hold on to some of these plus frames, but the anti-air laser finding that perfect angle to catch Rave-Kun jumping in, and Oki gonna tie up winner semifinal, one apiece.
Round 1. Engage.
Oh, jeez. Nice preemptive laser. Still got the spin kick to connect. Big jumping opportunity here. Just resets for fireball. Doesn't go for massive damage output. Just wants to maintain the corner.
I'll get the scoop right here. Big damage for Oki.
Oh, no. Top of the 2A. Actually, should be able to finish this up. Not quite. There we go. Full send.
Player 1 wins.
Yeah, and the chat actually on Twitch mentioning that, Susanoo's gone through a lot of changes in this patch. Basically got a rework of sorts. In fact, one of his moves, Tempest Tornado, no longer related to the arsenal assets. He can just use it in either of his forms, which greatly changes some of these things that he's able to do. It's a plus on block advantage right here. But misspacing the throw.
We'll try to charge up a fireball there. Not going to work out. And Oki very quickly takes advantage of it here to set up the super. Just to reset neutral. And let's take a big chunk of damage while we're at it.
Get the jump in. Oh, we tried. That was almost nasty. Cross up into a delayed overhead in the corner. But Rave-Kun able to escape with a forward momentum. Big combo right here. Hey, yo. Okay. That was such a sick combo.
Into super is sick.
That is so sick. The throw as well. Final game, final round in our winner's semifinal.
Final round. Engage.
Whoa. Block here. Shoulder check out the blue arsenal assist. Yeah, took the hit instead of just crouch blocking there. you just had to stand block really in that situation here. And I wonder if we tried to reversal through it. Which I can't quite recall whether or not like this Arsenal has an invulnerable reversal. I don't think it does.
I'd have to look into that one too. And even then, is it a flash kick input or just a true DP input? But oh, the laser again catching. Oki getting so much miles off of that red laser. Guard cancel just to get off. We shield. And there it is. Oki gets the head connection and is going to be able to punch a ticket into winners finals here of our TNS bracket for Iron Saga versus. Well done. Well done.
I feel betrayed.
Not a betrayal.
Tofuboi on Kaguya? Really?
Bruh, really? Okay. We saw such a good Robo 3 earlier, but Tofuboi wanted to play the Kaguya, which is kind of like, it feels like to me Kaguya is like a pretty easy to learn sort of mech, right? Like I felt like very much at home labbing out their combos, right? Very simple inputs, special cancels up the wazoo with some very fun combo routing. I was always a little worried though about the pressure on block, but using this first Arsenal, I believe, or the second Arsenal where you get like the little burn over time effect that comes into the fray, you can kind of use that to sort of space yourself out to be safe with it, but B-Roll says you're not safe from this.
Exactly. Yeah, again, Tofuboi, this is the character that you start to play with in the opening tutorial of the game, so you'll feel really at home with Kaguya here. Has that traditional DP, has like a sort of traditional Rekka. But again, like so many of these characters they're not traditional styles because those arsenals really kind of changing up the game. And that burn effect here, you're able to extend off of your specials after the fact. So sometimes additional routes are opened up. But what a JA coming from B-Roll, the classic Vassago. Nice.
Oh, we're able to get that counter off as well. Safely getting the pressure there. We block the overhead. Get off of me yet again, spending all of our resources on defense. There's that fast overhead you can combo off of as well. Full combo, getting as much damage as we can. Absolutely saucy. Love to see it.
Jeez, nice DP, and there's that follow-up, right? But the Arsenal special there.
Yeah, limit break, but we dropped the combo, unfortunately. B-Roll, able to fuzzy defense against the corner steal and the same side. Tofuboi has to find the next hit, tries the backdash, gets caught by the low. B-Roll, gonna cash out with the limit break, and the super as well.
Not enough. What block? Overhead with a 2A.
Yo, you ready to see this animation? They passed us in. It's so good, man. I was like, yo, we changed the super of Kaguya. We just added this little anime flash. I'm like, holy crap, it's so goated.
Changes everything. Actually adds another 10% damage. Don't look it up. It's real.
Mental damage.
Is fireball here for corner. Not going to get that full conversion that we were looking for, though. Oh, what a block on the DP. Flash counter for a 5C. Punish.
All right.
That was the kill here.
B1 over to B-Roll. Game 1 over to B-Roll. Lord.
We're gaming on B-Roll.
We're gaming on B-Roll, man. All right, and Tofuboi gonna keep with this Kaguya. Love the color scheme here, by the way, too. One of my favorite alternatives.
Oh no, missed time the DP.
Hate to see it. B-Roll gonna get a big flash counter punish.
Ooh, low opener here, and because of the air fireball, still able to connect. A couple of 5Bs.
Oh my lord.
Combo 22.
Bruh, and you know, using that for the setup as well to make them high in the sky so you could fake cross up, go back to the same side, whatever. We saw B-Roll went underneath and stole the corner. Perfect. Might be the momentum that B-Roll is going to be taking into winners final if they're able to win this next round. And Tofuboi under a bit of duress here. The overhead comes through.
6B coming through off the knee. Let's bring it down. I'm surprised we've been jumping as much as we have on the side of Tofuboi, but B-Roll has been showcasing DPs, but has been showcasing air-to-airs on the JAs.
Throw. Overhead.
Extension here does open it, just gets a guard crush off though.
Yeah, we had the block right there, so Tofu had to go for the follow-up right to keep it safe.
Utilizes the distance. mid-screen range off the sword normals, but big counter hit off the limit break to try to chase down and finish the job. Not quite there, but the scratch damage is healing. That's a big factor. JA again for air-to-air. And this should be enough pretty soon. We just need one more touch.
What a big DP there. Tofuboi trying to find the next opportunity. Tries to get the low, but again, B-Roll so consistent with those jumping air-to-airs to stop Tofuboi's own jumps. That is what is going to be victory of these two arsenals. Is Mr. Chupi on the player 1 side, representing Arsenal 1 with the Tomahawk, and USMA representing Arsenal 2 with the Get a Robo switches. So let's see how everything plays out here.
Oh no,
big pickup.
Caught. Yeah. Pretty interesting to go for that quick limit break, though. Especially with nothing much further off of that combo routing. I think we were essentially done by that point.
You know, just adding on some damage early, I guess. To TP the DP, that's kind of foul. Guard crush, get plus on block frames. Get her beam and just fade down. Not really looking for any more fobs. Big jump in here as Mr. Chupi has an opportunity to possibly secure the kill. No, we go for the get her beam. Not able to combo. So USMA still trapped in this corner.
Oh, guard crush, but backing off instead, giving a little bit of room. Doesn't need to press the issue. Chupi has a ton of health. We just need to finish the job. And USMA will fall to a couple 2As from Chupi.
Baited that guard cancel option as well, right? Able to jump over it, land, and punish it just in time. And I mean, Mr. Chupi not letting off on any of this momentum. This time, the 5C might have been a delay wake up from USMA. Big flash counter, though. Into a full combo here. Oh, that's so cool.
With the guard crush, that still means our turn. The lariat comes in charging. Mr. Chupi in complete control over USMA. Or Usma. What's a game up for Mr. Chupi?
Pretty sure work there. We really didn't get to see Usma use any of their arsenal in that particular game just because they were smothered and suffocated by Mr. Chupi's unrelenting offense in those corners. And so hopefully Usma going to be able to pull on up. I guess a bit more of a showcase. Looks like we're going to back out real quick, just maybe cooling ourselves down. And then we're going to rematch up, of course.
Same arsenals. Try to jump back into this here as we load into that next round. And we'll see if Mr. Chupi could still be as aggressive as they were in that first round. It seems just pretty dominant that they're able to hold out that maximum range here with those axes, keep you back in the corner. Not really opportunity to move through. You know, I'm not quite sure what Shin Getter Arsenal 2 really does to answer back against it. We've seen a couple DP opportunities pull through, but just not really kind of coming out of the corner here. No, this game doesn't necessarily have super art select. Sort of does, I guess you could say, based on the arsenals. A lot of times it's more like the, I've been referencing, it's a lot more like choosing variations in Mortal Kombat, if you ever played one of those. Gonna rejoin in just a moment here. We did lose Usma on the connection. We'll just get back into it in just a second.
Thank you all for your patience yet again here as we're hanging on out in our third TNS bracket for Iron Saga Versus. Again, big shout outs to Game Duchy, the developer, for putting up $500 for the competitors to fight for in this tournament, adding that into the prize pool. And now we're going to be trying to sort everything out here real quickly. Just the nature of online tournaments sometimes, where occasionally you get a couple of issues and a few hiccups here and there, but you know, slowly but surely able to work our way through it.
So when I asked which mech is the Ryu, I would, if you missed a little bit earlier, I would say Vassago is. Not traditionally Ryu, but as close as you're going to get in this game.
Right, though.
Vassago Arsenal 2, specifically. But I highly encourage you to explore the entire cast because of how varied these archetypes are for characters. They don't necessarily fit the bill of traditional characters. Beam, Usma down about 50%. Started out really strong with Mr. Chupi. Whoa, God!
Oh, God, that is a big hit, but not close enough to reach with that tomahawk. But doesn't matter, Mr. Chupi able to close the gap, find the hit. And Usma just might be saying goodbye to their top 8 run here at TNS tonight. If they're unable to find something in this next round. Block.
Up there.
Blocking the overhead.
Again, too. Does get the lariat and still trying to chip away off the Getter Beam. Arsenal change.
Yeah, but we didn't have a cancel afterwards as well, so we were just fairly negative in Mr. Chupi's face, who has the combo into a full pickup here. I mean, good lord, that was almost half of Usma's life bar, and now seeing them getting a little momentum. The overhead connects, limit break to get the full combo pickup. Dive kick just for the Oki and the follow-up. As we teleport in, we don't have access to our Soul Arsenal anymore, though.
Jeez, you ran into the axe. It's your fault. That was a big wind-up. Nice. Got the energy reversal out of the corner.
Oh, the reset?
Insane. We got that reset here. Full finish here. Usma gonna take a round.
Player 2 wins. Final round. Engage.
All right, trying to find the next opportunity here as Usma starting to get something cooking for themselves. Has to hold the guard cancel. Overhead into limit break. Pretty classic stuff there. And there it is, the guard crush. Usma could have probably DP'd out, but needed to react to it. Mr. Chupi still under and in full control.
Nice challenge here. Let's DP out of the corner. Pressure does get a small cross under. Nice neutral jump, but no punish.
Oh my gosh, able to link out of that
Oh.
6A, but delay wake up and be able to avoid that Okazemi. Right, one of the reasons why you saw them, developers, add that option in the game, right? Oh, but we dropped the super big flash counter. Usma has to make this count 0.
It certainly will, setting with the super, but is this enough? No.
No. The throw, though, is
Player 2 wins.
a drop combo from Mr. Chupi. Gets Usma the winning sequence to take us to a final game situation in this loser side top 8.
And OTG supers are pretty forgiving in terms of timing there, but still can be tricky to pull off. Not quite ready for it. But it seemed like Mr. Chupi was pretty straightforward. It has been airtight throughout this bracket so far.
Yeah, but there we go. We're finally getting the cancel follow-ups right as Usma feeling themselves. Has the next transformation to just stay as this model of get a Robo. Empty throw to run the offense. Wake up DP from Mr. Chupi into the super as well. Just to get plenty of damage off that reversal. Oh!
Flash. There's a limit break here just to chase down right after that flash counter.
Now you'll get the full combo here. Plus unblock this drill. We steal the sides. Disengage.
Well done here by Mr. Chupi. Jump in. That guard cancel come through.
So dash forward, get caught by the axe. It's not a flash counter or anything. Oh, this timing. Big hit right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we try to grab him jumping.
Good attack. This is getting very scary. No anti-air yet, but bless the dome.
But the combo drops doesn't matter.
But the beam certainly does. Usma will take a round.
Round 2.
This is getting super sweaty between these two. Usma barely able to scrape out victory in that first round that went down to the final 20 seconds. Jump in, but no confirm. But Mr. Chupi does find the confirm with yet another limit break. All right, a little combo here. Sam, limit break just for plus frames at this point. What a teleport! Using that arsenal. Oh, not quite able to catch though. Mr. Chupi, overhead block. Both sides so willing to send out that overhead to then use limit break for a confirm or to run more mix-up.
Let's jump in. Finish the combo. We see a couple drops here, and we do succeed. Get the guard crush. Beautiful Oki situation here for Mr. Chupi. Literally 70% health. 70 health, rather. Oh, nice jump in. Oh, no, trying to air, but we're already on the other side. Usma. Patient. Oh, the overhead.
Bring him down, and here we are. Final game, final round. Mr. Chupi lost so much momentum with those super drops in game 2. They've been able to find their footing yet again. Pick up DP.
No.
Okay. It's getting like that, Zero. It's getting like that.
That's it. All right. Does get throw. Knee for corner. Nice.
Big hit.
Not quite the flash counter, though, but still got a whip punish.
Special cancel.
Random
Plus
stuff,
on block.
go!
Random stuff go. Yeah, right. The Moon Knight special.
Slarian approach.
Next hit,
So
Mr.
close
Chupi
to
will kill.
victory. That'll do. That'll do. We got the flash counter. And enough to, well, not the flash counter, but just the limit break to chase down and still convert that full combo.
The Arsenal 1 versus Arsenal 2. And these are some dangerously similar color schemes, too. Y'all are kind of evil for that.
You need to play the gacha. All right, play the gacha right now. Exit and spend your in-game currency to get additional colors. Please and thank you. Well, actually, hold on. Wait a minute. It's the armbands. It's the red armbands. Obviously. That's the big tell.
Big tell. Yeah, gold armbands versus red armbands. Obviously, and then which one has the axe, which one has the transformation, huh?
So true, so true. Nice launcher. I'm surprised we get the punish. Oh, God. All right, yeah, that'll do it.
There we get the super to extend here. Low as well, able to connect. Oh, we try to get a little fancy off of that. Shin Robo laser, but Reina with the axe, not going to be able to get any more follow-ups. Wake up DP. SonicFan resets the situation to neutral. Reina able to jump to escape that Get a Robo 2. Get a Robo 3 is online now. SonicFan switch into it. Do they have a chance?
Sonic, you gotta go fast. Oh, no, not that fast. Oh, but no punish, and we are just mashing for our lives right now. Oof.
Oh, and Reina comes out on top.
Player 1 wins. Round 2. Engage.
Apparently, Shin Get a Robo as a DLC character comes with all the colors, so it's not even a matter of go play the gacha. Just
Still play the gacha.
yeah, still play the gacha. Get the other colors,
That's
right?
still the answer.
Right, and so we're seeing a lot of representation for Shin Getter Robo. It is their first tournament where they are legal in TNS. They came out just 3 days ago, so everyone wants to try the character, and it seems like the character has a lot of strengths. People want to show it off here today.
Combo 3 doesn't fully extend.
Oh,
whiff
the
throw,
face
not
lifts
close. Yeah. Backing off, good call. I can't believe, yo, that
I know.
should have connected.
That's how you feel too, huh? Get the full launch here as well into the super. Hit him with that Poseidon. Bring him on down. Shimmy, but not in a position to punish that throw.
Would have been tough. Could have gone for the 5C, but that would have been too long of a start up there.
Big frame trap here into the kill. SonicFan able to top the round count here in game 1.
Final round. Engage.
Oh, God.
You just run up to a man with your axe and hit him. It's crazy, man.
Drop the heavy getter 3, not going to work. EM field a couple times, does succeed on the second one. SonicFan goes unpunished for it, limit break, but drops the combo.
Overhead, but not able to link out of it.
Jockeying for position between these two.
Oh, barely able to evade that axe with that air dash. Send out some of those spinning stars. So pick up here with the OTG. SonicFan in a good spot. Gets caught at the startup, though, of their dash. And so now Reina with a combo, able to reverse some of this momentum. And I think you get some pretty good Okazeme off of this. Yeah, you get the wall bounce.
Yeah, definitely do.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to remember all the properties.
Some okay Okazeme lands right in front of you. Could be better.
Could be better. Oh, massive, but no pickup and confirm. The massive comes through.
I think it's weird because you're in getter 3 and it's got to swap back to yourself. And I wonder if it did like a weird little hurt box reset because of it. I don't know. I'd have to lap that out. That's interesting.
All right, Sonic fan, though, able to win game 1, but a hard-fought game it was. See Reina trying to get something started with this axe. Oh! Somehow both their throws whiffed? That was a crazy sequence. Plus on block. Now, with the plus on block sequence, just disengage afterwards.
Nice. Jump. Extending. No anti-air. And it's been interesting because we've not seen an anti-air on either side. But I think that generally is reserved for air-to-airs. I'm not quite certain what would be your most ideal anti-air button outside of like a 5C to catch the opponent on the arc.
Will we get caught? It's gonna be a throw reset though. Sonic fan in the corner, tries to bust out with the beam. That couldn't have been what they wanted.
Player 1 wins. Round 2.
Reina now, up around here in game number 2.
Jump. 5A would be the anti-air. Thank you, Rave. I'm wondering, I'm like, man, we're not really trying to challenge out here, but okay. Yikes.
Yeah, big drop. Gets caught as well, but we wasted our limit break. So Reina gonna not have any access to any EX moves for a couple more seconds, but has the corner positioning. More than happy to play this slow. Looking for the jump to bait out throw. There it is again, that same interaction where somehow the throws missed each other instead of teching.
Player 1 wins. Round 1. Engage.
Go right back into a game apiece. Yeah, I'm sure there are other buttons that are solid anti-airs, but like what the go-to might be for those, because both players are jumping in for free pretty much the whole time, and it's just interesting that none of them are getting challenged on those jump-ins.
Get a beam, again, just trying to go for all these jumps. That is hella punishable, but not able to find the next hit. Reina, though, gets this pickup. Disengage, catches them moving forward. Into the super as well. Oh, DP's gonna whiff. Now Reina, the one, again in control with this corner positioning. Catch a Sonic fan with that axe on the retreat. One more, and Reina will be able to advance on to lose his quarters.
Round 2. Engage.
Check. Dash up, does get the throw this time. Whipping a bunch of them. Yikes! Overextended and ended up crossing under. Big opportunity for Reina.
Split the moons and planets with your axe. Even the life totals, but Reina still trying to find the hit to secure this game, and they just might have gotten him there with punishing that dash up 5C.
Good throw. Pull back for the side swap even. Smart play, but still going to challenge here. Sonic fan chases down into getter 3 for him. Uh-oh.
Oh, bust out with the super? Oh my God, Reina with that reversal, able to catch Sonic Fan, trying to run their offense, but no, Reina denies it, takes victory, punches a ticket to lose his quarterfinals.
But it seems to be that there are a lot of strong positions for Shin Getter in most matchups, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it turns out having a pretty enormous plus unblock guard crush option in your kit that you can throw out a little faster to mess with timing and everything like that is pretty good, as it would say. Plus, you know, they got just tons of things too in their kit that I think work really well. Safe ways to end their pressure, ways to be ambiguous with their pressure, plus unblock jabs, of course. So.
Already not guard crushing quite yet, but Rave recovering a little bit of that scratch damage. Got a little too overzealous with the grounded fireball. Nice, stays high. Oh, nice jump right there. Ooh.
Ooh, but the jump in, not able to get a full combo, too far out for the follow-up normal. And Mr. Chupi sort of keeping things going with the axe. You see Rave-Kun, you know, respecting the fact that you can cancel that axe into another follow-up. Don't want to run in there and eat a big counter hit or anything like that. What a... Bro, that 2C.
That was insanely brave. How many times have we seen a flash counter off of people trying to challenge that button coming from Mr. Chupi? But it's still not enough as Mr. Chupi will close out this. Hold on.
Nice block in the overhead. 2 HP in a dream. Plus unblock. More plus
2
frames.
seconds.
You jump out.
13 left.
Oh, too far to get a punish. Good lord, that was a pretty scary final couple of seconds there.
Nice. Caught the anti-air with the guard crush and sneaking in a throw.
Spaced out to be safe. Big jump in though. Rave-Kun going to be eating all this damage. The reversal super. Mr. Chupi's ready for it and gets a perfect as well. We just might get a Shin Getter Robo in this top 4, Zero.
It's quite possible. I mean, the odds are in the Shin Getter favor.
True. True. They brought the most numbers.
Put it that way. You know. Beam. Jesus. Don't forget about the cleave that follows through. Couple stagger for corner. 2A. Not quite opening up against Mr. Chupi, but chase.
Oh, big flash counter, but no confirm with that 5C. So Chupi now under pressure. Rave-Kun gonna get the hit. Trying to find the next opportunity. Send out some of those projectiles.
Challenge. Yeah, we got the flash. Excuse me, the limit break. Doesn't get the follow-up here. Yeah, if you slightly delay that limit break, you can actually drop your combo.
See it? Here we go. Pick up into the super. Rave-Kun just needs a couple more hits, maybe even just one.
No, that's not the play.
And we get caught trying to jump, I think, Zero by the jabs, Mr. Chupi. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat.
Indeed. That's a tricky one because you're at full screen. I like the fact that we charged up ground fireball. We could have just maintained that distance. We'll walk right into the axe anyways. Nice block on the low. Very tricky stuff here.
Fireball feints there from Rave-Kun, trying to anticipate Mr. Chupi jumping out of the corner. Yeah, trading some EX bar between the two players to fight over plus frames. What a cross-up, though. So deep with that air dash that Shin Getter Robo has. Got him wiggling. Plus unblock. Rave-Kun respects it. Bust out. We get a short combo. I said short. It's a long, full extension into super, actually. Plus unblock.
Nice. Cancel away. Wants some breathing room. We don't... Oh, no. Yeah, we had such a substantial life lead here, and we didn't want to get opened up, but certainly will start to be a problem. Another reversal. Oh, no. Don't open up on the Getter Beam. Good block. Life lead's actually in Rave-Kun's favor in just a bit, but unfortunately got caught by an axe.
Oh, speaking of, a little more guard crush and chip damage. Rave-Kun able to take the turn, looking for a reversal or something on the plus frames. I love that patience. Oh, the big scoop from Mr. Chupi, able to go into the super.
Get the pin!
So hard fought from Rave-Kun, one of the closest 0-2s I think we've seen in this bracket so far. First player to win 3 games is going to advance on into grand finals where they are guaranteed at least a top 2 finish in tonight's bracket. So it's very important to try and secure yourself there as quickly as possible. And here we go!
Oh, God!
Oh, God, indeed. Oki with an immediate anti-air and B-rolls jumping.
Steady hit here's that 5C to get out of the skies roundhouse.
Jumping through.
He's not gonna open up here. You gave a wide berth to Oki right there. Oki has a life lead, so kind of surprising. EM field pushing.
Creates some space. Ooh, I love the patience from Oki, not committing to immediate jump out, but waiting for it. The overhead connect. Throwing out our little guy here. Empty low off of that jump in as well.
Oh. Yeah, jump back with a hop kick. I mean, Oki just very commanding round right there. It is a first to 3 set here since we are in winner's final. First one of the night.
Using that shockwave. Keeping Oki under lockdown. B-roll. Looking for any sort of opening and finds it with the flash counter. In the corner yet again. Wake up though with the super. It's winner's final. There's only one drill big enough for this. What a committal.
Yeah, but what a DP coming from B-roll. Finds that one window of opportunity to deny that Oki pressure. Yet another beam is in play.
All right, time stop gets blocked. And there it is, another overhead in there. Oki with a quick 2-round victory here in game 1 on B-roll. But I mean, I think we're just getting started, Zero.
Certainly are. I mean, first game up for Oki. All right, guy, our tag. Oh, geez, trying to get the stomp. Very meaty stomp, but we got that back roll. So let's get that set up here again with another little guy to assist in that corner.
Player 2 wins.
All right, Oki on a 3-round win streak so far.
Boss. Oh, unfortunate. You got that corner situation here, but still being able to pressure out. That's a big deal. Does get the super. You know what? Don't ask those questions, Nanya. Oh, because then that leads to other questions like, why did we spend so much money on giant robots when we probably could have spent more money on more practical weapons?
What could be more necessary, right? As Oki on a tear right now.
She's the Pope. She can afford it. So true.
You know, instead of thrones of wood, we will sit on giant thrones in our giant mechas. Pope's really changed ever since it came to America.
Don't ask questions about the practicality of mecha weapons. It does not go down to a strong path. Like, how does heavy arms have enough ammo to finish a mission? That seems odd.
Oh,
You still press 2A during the freeze? There were so many signs of B-roll. All the signs in the world were telling you to stop.
Round 1.
And well, they did, under time stop anyway. If they won't stop, I'll make you do it. That's kind of crazy. Oki up 2-0 now.
What if the throne is actually additional arms that they wear on top, and it just transforms into a throne? Do they pilot the mecha throne, or is it just warp?
Is it just warp?
Do we have like a crew? Nice counter hit.
There's gotta be like a little crew or something, right?
Right, there's like a whole crew that pilots it like a battleship. You know, it's like the Klingon ship, except a chair.
What? Yeah. What if that is the battleship? You know what I mean? Like, you know, the battleship is shaped like the throne. So like the mech just sits on the ship and there's a whole crew running around in there. Like, yeah, that's what we do.
You say someone has to carry it to them, so is it several mechas that have to carry the chair?
Absolutely is.
B-roll just putting on a clinic right now against Oki, trying to fight back.
Yeah,
It's the worst. The Power Rangers Megazord, but it's a chair. We got this in a lot up here. Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Saber-tooth Tiger, chair.
Cushion seat. Armrest.
Hey guys, can we have a meeting about this? Like, you guys got some really cool Zordon, like,
Zordon, what's
why
going
don't I
on?
get a dinosaur or something? I don't know.
Why am I a chair, bro? I mean, chairs are important, you know? Like, think about wrestling.
Why can't I
Right?
be like a lion, you know? Nice block on the hop kick with the follow. See, that's so gosh darn difficult to defend against.
Right, the multi-overhead's coming on through, and now the Giga Drill break as Oki trying to deny B-Roll any sort of momentum here. Wants to get their grand final set there, but B-Roll says, listen, I ain't done with you yet, thrash him.
Look, I'm the protagonist of Iron Saga. You can't cook me that hard.
Round one.
B-roll finally getting a game on the board. Whoa! Try. I did see a lot of folks ask for Megazord to join this game.
Yo, that'd be so sick. High key.
Ooh, nice throw.
All right.
Game's up. Does go for the EN
Nice.
field. Smart play from B-roll. That's what I was saying earlier, Mangaka. Just like
Yes.
utilize these universal mechanics, or you're going to open up a ton of possibilities. An EN field going back and forth on either side. Nice. Two-way, open, full conversion for Super. B-roll, dare I say, it's like butter because they're on a roll.
Player one wins. Round two.
Yep.
Engage.
Oh, just got that 5C. I'm sorry, Chad, I killed Mangaka with that one.
I'm just crying about it, right? Like, double checking all my little things here too. B-roll, trying to get some offense started again, using some really good system mechanics to reverse the momentum. That energy shield, right? A parry option of sorts to change the advantage, but I like that adjustment from Oki. So you want to parry my laser? Fine, you still got to deal with my mix afterwards. Oh, what an overhead. Catch him. Into the OGG Super as well.
Oh my goodness. We have a 2-all set.
Round one.
This is some scary stuff here. Oki has such a strong lead, but B-roll able to make so many adjustments again, using that energy shield.
Watch it with that 5C. We've been threatening at maximum range with that time and time again. Finally getting the throw.
Oh, mistimed the Oki there. So now, Oki, well, it's their turn to play with Oki. Mom said so. It's in my name. Any damage here? Looking for a reversal?
Waiting for the assist to come in here. We don't have that support anymore.
Oh,
Recognize the time stop at the 5P will get shut down.
And Oki not done with this just yet.
Wow, blocking forever. Wait a minute. And Ray with the raid. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you bringing in the people here as Oki back on track to getting into Grand Finals winner side. Needs one more round, but can B-roll with that protagonist. Utilize a little bit of that plot armor.
How much does the repellent take for that chair? Like,
Right, you know, like
gotta
how
be
many
expensive.
like how many tax dollars go into funding that, right?
It's the tithes and offerings for the church.
The ties, excuse me.
Since she is the Pope.
You know what? I
Oh
think a
my
little
god,
more.
the 5C.
You know, I don't think I can finish that joke. I'm just gonna let the game roll right now, real quick. Nice parry just to interrupt and Disengage the situation. Oki gets the big jump in right here as well. Full combo and confirm. Needs one more mix-up.
No.
Finds the hit. And there it is. Oki, sit on your grand finals throne on that winner's side. Being as transparent and as readable as it is like Street Fighter 6, for example. Everyone is kind of like modding that into all the games on PC. But right now, we got unmodded Iron Saga versus action right here for y'all. Mr. Chupi 01 on that Shin Robo, beating up that Robo 3 version of himself.
Look at the
those beams.
of it.
They were so sick.
And this is the thing, like, Tofuboi has been sniping these Shin getters with Getter 3, but Mr. Chupi has something to say about it. This is for all the past Shin getters. Their power is now mine.
Round 2. Engage.
The dreams of those who have fallen, the hopes of those who follow after, those coalesce into a double helix, drilling a path towards tomorrow. That ain't Shin Robo though, that's going on. Here we go, Mr. Chupi. Off to a ferocious start here as Tofuboi. For the first time, I think, since we've seen them on this Getter Robo, is like actually under fire, actually getting mauled.
Yeah, Mr. Chupi is being pretty commanding against Tofuboi.
Baiting out the armored reversal, I think. Had to transform into Robo 2. What an instant overhead afterwards. That was disgusting.
Quick. Oh no, but got the beam. Getter beam does shut down the approach. Oh God! Yeah, so listen, Mr. Chupi, relax.
Chill, dog, chill.
Round 1.
Mr. Chupi really like, I'm not trying to fight Tofuboi. I want B-rolled.
Out here, nice throw. Yeah, again, you are taking Tofuboi to task, and I don't think I've seen Tofuboi have their back against the wall since Mecha Fana Dan Kuga. Like, good God. Man. Nice. This armor right through. Dodging the stomp here. Changing to Getter 2 with a quick side swap. Nice low 2A. Very lucky to get the projectile off because we got crushed for that before. Able to jab out against the dash through, and Tofu back in the corner again.
All right. Oh, the log sticky arm. Yeah, now we're finally seeing Tofuboi at that Getter Robo 3 comfort zone, playing with those missiles, trying to fade back. Mr. Chupi, though, still getting in there. What an armored option as well, calling out the axe follow-up from the laser.
Round 2.
Just desperately firing away at full speed.
Oh, but too close, actually. We low-profiled the missiles. Plus unblock, keeping up offense, armor through, perfectly timing. Oh, the mash, actually.
2A, try to get the cross up. Does get throw for corner again. Nice block.
Edgy reversal, get off of me. Tofuboi putting themselves in the corner. Chupi gets the next big hit. Here we go. Oh my God, it's just so cool.
What is that? How ridiculous Mecha gets sometimes. Just like, we need to build a Mecha Dragon. Why? So he can ride on it.
So he can ride on it, obviously.
What if he just has a rocket boost? No.
No.
Has to have a dragon.
Player 1 wins.
Doesn't work if he doesn't have a dragon. All right, you got it.
Engage.
Mecha is amazing.
High key. Massive flash counter. Gonna be a big pickup here as well. Take the knockdown. Maintain offense here. And here we go. Mr. Chupi. Mr. Chupi, excuse me. On the verge of punching their ticket into loser's final to get the run back against B-roll. Tofuboi, though, has got something to say about it with his Getter Robo 3. Armor through. Goes to the throw. What attack? Some throw, not enough. One single point of damage. Too far for the throw to connect. There it is.
Player 1 wins.
Shin Getter Robo still alive, still fighting. Still in it, but let's get that run back, yo. It's revenge time.
He slided to the DMs. 2A, caught the jump out. The catch. Ooh, beautiful EN field call out. That is the answer instead of just taking the plus frames.
Empty
Ooh,
low.
empty low. Starts the sequence. We're getting 22.
Imagine so.
Oh,
Overhead this time. All right, we're gonna limit break off of that 5D. Nice throw teched over Mr. Chupi. What a sick read, actually. Oh, not able to get all the hits of that Getter Razor. Overhead, though, will connect into the limit break to launch him with that 5C. Hard as a knocks. Meaty.
oh no, we held that out to charge. And Mr. Troopy did not want any of it. Staying to the skies.
Round 2.
All right, Mr. Chupi able to take first blood. Winning that first round. Let's see how they get along here. Nice DP against the pressure. Wake up from B-roll.
Got it here with invulnerability, stopping the meaty setup. Backing away from the axe. Doesn't want to get too anxious on the charge. Ah.
Oh! Nice parry.
Ooh, with the float, no less. This is the thing. I mean, we've been seeing a ton of those universal mechanics get utilized in this top 4. And it's no surprise because these are your returning competitors here.
Oh no! I'm not sure if B-roll made a mistake or Mr. Chupi was somehow able to escape the setup. We're gonna be seeing the Poseidon come out now. Yo, full set, but we're too far away!
Tough break. Game 1 up.
Wow, all right, Mr. Chupi able to get a
Round 1.
dominant game 1, not dropping a single round.
Catch up the dash. Crush. Tries to armor right through, just cancels out before he commits. Solid changes for Vassago here in terms of offensive and defensive choices. Nice throw.
Yeah, right, and those mediums, of course, being 1 frame faster each. Certainly helps with frame trapping. Some combo routing here. B-roll getting in here, doing some loops. 22 hits yet again. Oh, we're adding some extra hits for the OTG into the super, trying to get the kill.
See, good round up here.
Round 2. Engage.
Jump in here. Nice. 5C. DPs on the 6B, though.
Delay wake up there, though. Avoid the meaties, and now B-roll into control. What a back throw, though. Oh, my God, Chupi. Ah, missed time. Again, another delay wake up.
Jeez, and able to jump out. Nice little side swap. Full combo execution here on the side of B-roll. Oh, bless the dome. Limit break into super. Yep, that's the play. That's the play. EXDP to call out the air fireball. Not many characters can really do that.
And B-roll, just like that, answering back, taking game 2 without dropping around themselves. 2 competitors dead even in this loser's final. Now, it's effectively best of 3.
Jump here, has to be careful. Ooh, not too often we get to see Vulcan out of B-roll this bracket.
Well, we get a little momentum. Look at that 5A anti-airing, actually. Nice DP, though. That was an insane reversal. I love that from B-roll. Trying to press more offense. Oh, massive jump though from Chu.
Good block here, good patience. Slide into a limit break.
Catching him with that knee. Tries to go for the pressure reset, but should be ready. The limit break not going to be able to connect with the stomp.
It's good effort though. Dancing around it here. Does get the jump in and able to capitalize his B-roll for a roundup.
Round 2. Engage.
B-roll taking that round. It was a super close one though. Both sides with plenty of resources. Oh, yo, we just press after negative frames? My man, my hero.
Oh my goodness. I heard a getter beam and it did come out. Wait.
Yeah.
The panic.
Big anti-air. Setting up into that guard crush. A throw as well. Nice parry. Excellently timed from B-roll. A good way of dealing with that axe. Full super. Lucky overhead. You try to chase the laser, but alas, the startup is too quick. Oh my lord, Mr. Chupi should be able to secure the round.
Player 1 wins.
You know, how appropriate is this? Mr. Chupi taking game 1 without dropping a round. B-roll took game 2 without dropping a round. Game 3, a round to each side. They're neck and neck, truly.
Crush, a little bit of a step back here as we try to chase things down. Good anti-air.
Oh, wow. The light version even. Oh, massive. Flash counter there. We get the full confirm as well. Into the super as well. The Shin get a Robo tomahawk.
2 whole moons for that one. Oh, wow. Every single time Mr. Chupi has been ready for a reversal. B-roll tries to make a hard read. Goes down here.
Round 1. Engage.
2-1 is the score right now.
Jab.
Oh, just up at that range. Great check here out of this corner. Excellent distance here to get a slide for B-roll.
Advancing pressure still. Take the nade to the face. B-roll. Dominant round from them so far. Into the super.
What the
What
tech?
a tech again. What a jab. Aerial super from Mr. Chupi. Guard crush as well, trying to maintain offense. Goes with the shimmy. We catch a blink from B-roll. The air-to-air goes their way. The back throw as well. Such a fast sequence of events. Amazing decision making from B-roll to secure victory.
Round 2. Engage.
Wait a minute, the knee! Oh no. Strong start here from Mr. Chupi. B-roll gonna have to try to fight their way out with the 50% deficit.
Oh, wow. Combo
This is
here.
Massive.
Yeah, that was some damage.
Oh,
DP,
no.
but we spaced it perfectly so that you couldn't actually DP out of it. Mr. Chupi now at set point. B-roll needs one more round to tie up the set.
Engage.
Nice tech. Oh no, ran into it. The big charge of the axe.
Parry this time, nice from B-roll. This time we're going to answer with a different defensive option. Well done, too. This is going to be big damage and corner carry for B-roll. Nearly coast to coast. We go for the shimmy. And you try to throw tech, but B-roll drops the combo. Airs here. Overhead blocked. We defend against the limit break. What a press, B-roll! Absolutely clutch, tying us up here in losers final.
I can't believe it. On the cusp of victory was Mr. Chupi, but still B-roll stealing it out.
Pressure here. Guard crush, +3.
Yep.
+2. It's one of those numbers. Parry, get off of me.
Nice jump in. Are you kidding me? This is where it begins. Let's get the stagger pressure. Not opening up at the 5C, but the 6B will do it.
Caught him pressing something. B-roll. Gonna be able to put themselves at set point.
Player 2 wins. Round 2. Engage.
Jeez, quite the jump install. Hard crush right there.
A second serving. Another throw. Limit just to keep yourself safer.
Nice float and a deep cross up. Actually, look at all the scratch damage available here for B-roll to recover. Not too far off.
You know, we were able to find the light DP to interrupt the knee pressure. B-roll trying to get the air-to-air gets intercepted by that early air normal.
Oh, nice. Yeah, while landing. Uh-oh, that was just a mid. Had to block.
Full pickup right here. B-roll just needs one more successful hit in order to close this game out. But a big cross on Mr. Chupi! We did get a special cancel. The axe 0-0! Ah!
Oh no, stop this B-roll! Throwing away match after match with this EXDP. B-roll is one round away from advancing to the grand finals to get the run back.
Absolutely insane sequence there. What a parry though, B-roll. Trying to clean up the axe, trying to clean the spaghetti off the floor. They bait out the throw tech with the jump.
Squander this lead now. You have fantastic control of the corner. Does block the overhead. It's all right to attempt it. Back to that mid-screen. Oh no, nice delay. The 2A opens. Right for super. This should do the job. I do believe B-roll will be advancing, and they will.
B-roll's got it in him to reset this bracket. I'm hyped for this.
Absolutely. No more Shin Getter Robo. It's back to the classic matchup here of Nero Vassago. Nice. Got the 2A open. Throw.
Yeah, but
Oh, too early.
Mika-chan, they just added it. And it's you have tech in place, back roll, and delay wake up. Delay wake up is one time. So it's not like there's variable timing, but yeah, there's options. You got wake up options. And if you do, I know there's some like hard knockdown options still, like some sweeps. That's still all hard knockdown. Oh, here we go. Oki starting up strong with his drill. Piercing to heaven.
Player 2 wins. Round 2.
There it is. All right, round up here for Oki. Jesus!
And the DP again. The throw though from Oki. Okay. Throw as well. B-roll. Both sides mistiming some of this Oki here and there. Not sure if it has to do just with the varying wake-ups that you have to fight against now, right? Between fast get-up and delay, or what?
Oh, no, time stop.
Yet again, Oki finds that opportunity.
Had this was a problem in that last set, right? Where B-Roll got a little overzealous on their offense. And Oki just let rip that reversal super.
Send out the little guys. Parry, though. Trying to find those air-to-airs. Oki with the confirm. One more mix. Oh, yo, wake up, DP. No fear.
That's insane because we got punished for that every single time at the last game, and yet still no fear in this game. That is an unconditional player.
I mean, you gotta be, right? It was a wake up 2C even. And then we did like the rest of the
Yeah.
thing.
It was
crazy.
a misinput to start out that DP. The DP was there.
Yeah, like we woke up into a normal that worked and canceled the DP. Right, plus frames, looking for some kind of action from Oki, who's been showing that time stop over and over. About to get out of this overheat. What an answer to the Oki setup.
Yeah, it goes air to air into hop kick. Bring it right back down, but nice challenge. 2A of our own. Try to make this comeback. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that extended time on the air fireball now. Super. Yeah, that's a clear.
And like you said, it did. So B-Roll was going to take game 1 of this grand final on Oki. Yo, man. The night has been fighting for your run back only to lose it. So let's see if Oki's able to maintain that theme or if B-Roll can do the impossible, break the unbreakable.
Oh, nice. Row, fight the power into this mid screen here. Oh, jeez, got the stand B.
Oki under duress, finds a mash out.
It's the 5C, and we call it out this time with no punish.
Parry here. Oh, the delay wake up there. With that Oki.
Not quite gonna close it out yet. Don't think so. I think we have like a fraction of health.
Quite.
No, I lied.
You doubted the Giga Drill break? That's crazy.
I did.
It's a sure hit
It
kill.
looked
It's a
like
sure hit kill.
you would have. Yeah. You know, it was 250 health left over. I just assumed. I don't know why. Try the energy field out. Not gonna work. There it is. 5B.
Yep, we get some offense now. Parry yet again, and we're seeing a lot more of those barriers coming out as the bracket has gone on, as players are utilizing these universal system mechanics to improve their defense and to turn the tides of the battle. Oki now, put up in this corner, B-roll. Running some offense here, sends out the grenade.
Oh!
Oh, yo! Hey, yo! The patience from Oki, though, that was godlike.
The patience and yet no challenge off the neutral jump. We've seen it before. But Oki gonna get challenged here with a wake up. Okay. All right. Cool. We still got it. Let's go.
All right, B-roll answering back.
I can't believe it. Did the minion take the super? Is that what happened?
The Cooper? Oh my lord.
That's insane. All right, got the counter hit. Challenge this air there is working out.
I'm gonna cash out into our super.
Oh no.
All right, catching the jump. He's trying to call it out.
Nice.
This time he baited it. Nice.
Starting to recognize it now.
Some offense right here. Back throw. Very nice from B-roll. Up 2-0 on Oki in this loser's side of grand finals. But don't forget, y'all, Oki was up 2-0 on B-roll in that winner's final earlier. I think it says 3-0 on the score list right now, but it was definitely a 3-2 set. And we almost had that reverse sweep from B-roll, so let's see if Oki can wear the shoe on the other foot.
chase down here. B-roll not blocking.
And I think Sun Dula was asking why was Nero glowing. Well, one of the changes to Nero in this patch is that you regenerate the GTW fighters a little faster when you're crouching. So the short is just showing that off. See particle effect there. Oh, again! Time stop B-roll, man. I mean, if Oki is, you know, the world stopping time, it feels like B-roll start platinum saying, listen, I can do that too. I see you stopping it.
B-roll is the protagonist. Uh-oh.
Parry.
Nice. Let's get the overhead. Should we check the blue guy?
Wake up super. If time stopping won't work, then I'll drill through time.
How does that? You can't do that.
You can. No, you can. Trust me. Just believe. You ever consider just believing? Cool. Oh, here we go. B-roll on the verge. 4 health left on Oki. A single point now. Time stop baited again.
Oh my God, B-roll. A complete 180 adjustment from the winner's final set, recognizing every time stop so far. Jump in here, full conversion with the 6B. All the way.
Alright, and now look at this. I mean, B-roll looking more like A-roll with this material. Bringing out their prime footage.
Alright, I get behind that Amuro. I get behind that one. Let's go.
Drill beyond the time. There we go.
It's a reference to the final feed of Char's counterattack, you know. And it's funny it's being said by Amuro, you know.
Yeah, right. Appropriate, you know. Like, I was there, I heard it. Oh,
no!
my. Beat the parry as well. Oh, no. All of Oki's defensive choices, all of these proactive plays. B-roll is waiting them out to punish them. Oh, good God, B-roll.
You say that, Lucas, but chat, you don't have the slightest idea how Gundam pilled I am. I walked into a bar in the middle of Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, and I saw a single frame of an anime. It was a bird flying over the lake. I says to myself, that looks like Gundam right there. But it can't be. Sure enough, Char's counterattack was on at a random bar in Salt Lake City, Utah. That is a problem. That I recognized that. Not the scene. That I recognized it.
That's almost as bad as me. Like, I was pulling up to Akihabara Arcade, and I pulled in, I saw that they usually show anime or some video game stuff. I saw Dragon Ball Z on the screen, I was like, that's the abridged. Like, I could tell, like, I recognized the scene, like the lip flaps from the abridged scene.
Okay, at least that's recognized. It's not like a bird flying over the freaking ocean. And then you're like,
right?
that's it. Anyway,
we all got problems. Oki not having a problem this round as they're finding some momentum to make this comeback here. Believing in themselves that believes in them. Set up
Look, honestly though, Jack, trying to deny that would have been the greatest read of fighting game history ever if B-roll hit Oki with that. It's over. 2025 is done. Send it to the Evo Awards.
Just pack it up, man. Pack it up. We got it right here in this grand final reset. But alas, we didn't find that. Oki, under duress still. The parry. Second one's going to work out for him. Just run up and throw, very simply. Trying to catch the Yokozemi options here. Multiple strikes. Sending the minions. Taking some turns. Get the launch here as well. Oki finding some foothold in this grand finals as they'll take their first game. With a certain kill.
4 games straight for B-roll, by the way.
Yeah, 4.
So, protagonist has been slowed down. Nero does not have heat.
Nope. That's why you're seeing all these reversal supers from them instead, right? Taking this pressure with the shockwave nades. B-roll, which is almost a reversal.
He's good block here from Oki, but look at all the scratch damage we're taking.
Yeah, right. I mean, you have to escape at some point, and B-roll just more than happy to get some throws. We parry, take the turn, counter hit this time. Ooh. Oh, speaking of funny spinning overheads. Parry, still active.
Oh, jump back. 5C not going to connect, but DP will. Good God.
Right, and a cross up as well. Oof. Is that DP a hard knockdown, or was there wake-up options there? That's one thing I haven't really been checking in this patch now, because now it's very important for you to have hard knockdowns, considering the variable wake-up.
Like, you know what? Good call. I should.
Yeah, right.
I don't think about it, but now I need to.
Now I need to, right? Oh, here we go, though. Oki not losing any momentum. Back in the driver's seat. Back behind the drill. Tunneling through B-roll's life bar. So charge up our GTW fighters a little more, too. Catching the jump. Massive. Nice parry. All right, catching out into the super. Looking for that reversal, but finally!
No!
It's not a matter of if I'll time stop, but when, Jotaro!
Oh, no.
Ooh, what a low crush. Running up there, throwing him after we saw the parry. Try to go for it again, but this time B-roll mashes. Bruh. Super committal, but I mess with it.
Here, nice call out. I can't believe it. Go for the leap instead of the 6B. That was all the time in the world for Oki to make a massive counter hit here. And it's 2-1.
2-1 for Oki.
This is diabolical. You give B-roll hope and you deny? That was a Goku super right there. That was the command man. See how that red little guy shot that?
Firing up into the sky, channeling against, Vegeta. I mean, the way you described Oki, too, giving B-roll some hope, and then slowly taking it away, feels like an anti-spiral in play over here.
Oh, no. Dunk.
Pressure here. Advancing for a tech, though, from Oki.
Reset for throw is risky business here. This is just not going to let the minions get charged faster, and you get interrupted for it. Nice jab.
Oh, nice hover there as well. We're starting to see more of that adjustment to the aerial movement as well. We trade with the blue boy. We get the DP. Yo, that DP's a hard knockdown there, I'm just telling you. Like, it's got to be. Every time they've gone for cross-up, and it's the same wake-up. That hard knockdown on your DP, that's crazy.
It's knockdown, yeah. I got to confirm here. It's hitting KD.
Throw here, B-roll. Trying to take us to a game of 5 grand finals. But Oki would love to close things out here.
B-roll has to say about it. Nice throw.
There we go.
Oh, block the safe jump. That's
Yo, it's a safe jump, left-right mix-up. And B-roll even have the right read. That's off of your reversal? Nah, man. No wonder this character's top tier. No wonder. Yo, man. Yo, man. Iron Saga versus what you cooking?
I see. You better make darn sure you don't got a gap in your strings, brother.
That's some pro tag privilege. You know what I mean?
Protagonist.
Like,
we're talking about John or Jeanette Iron Saga.
But Oki says, listen to me, y'all. I'm the Space Pope. I ain't out of this yet. And by the gods, by the mix-ups itself! What a perfect from Oki! At this point of Grants?
たいもない
Round 2. Engage.
どけほらどけ
You're fake news then? Okay, it's not left-right mix-up. You do just get a cross-up safe jump with the EXCT. Not left-right mix. Hurt. Okay.
All right. Energy, jump back in. All right. No way. Shockwave to come through. Shut down with the hop kick.
All right, limit break. We get the low crush as well.
No way. You
Okay.
decided to mash on wake up. Tossed.
What a bait on that throw. His B-roll should be able to cash this out. Is what I would have said.
Ah!
Okay, we do get it.
Okay. This is
Final
it.
game
This is the most protagonist set of all. Match and tournament point. This is it.
$540
for B-roll.
in the prize pool. We're fighting for about, what, 60% of that zero? And Oki, for the might be the final time, busts it out. Giga Drill Break! And B-roll has plenty of life to mess with.
Oh my god. That's the block. That's block on the low. Stop the hop. Let's jump out to A. Wait a minute. Tossed.
Defense
Goes
though.
for the fireball. The ES field no punish. That was close.
That was so close. Oki's defense still holding strong. B-roll's offense. The throw comes on through. We go for that shimmy overhead. The over limit. We get resets right here. Oki still defending. We find it. Tokyo Teme. The world is in your hands, Oki. But are we able to get the kill zero? I don't think so.
Oh, we certainly will with the hop kick. Are you kidding me? Out of the entire first set, we called out every single reversal super, and yet fell apart in the final set. B-roll, I don't know what you were on, but Andy Wolfeld, thank you so much for the $60 contribution to the match, Reno, getting us ever closer. Actually, we did. It does cross threshold to a top 6 payout at the final hour.